Hi, I'm Andrew Sears. I'm the president of City Vision University, and in this presentation, I'm going to talk about City Vision's Internship, Practicum, and Job Search course sequence. So if you're taking courses with City Vision, we have a special sequence for different students. So if you're a student that's not employed and you're looking for a job or internship, this applies to you. If you plan to pursue addiction counseling licensure in your state and you need practicum hours, this is going to apply to you. It also will apply to anyone who's employed, and if you would like to get credit for your work at your job in a nonprofit organization or a counseling center, working with a mentor at your job. So let me talk a little bit about the steps in this process. So everyone at City Vision has to take the Introduction to Christian Addiction Counseling or the Introduction to Nonprofit and Ministry Management if you're an undergraduate student. It's not required for graduate students. And in that course, you develop a job plan. So this is much more practical than what you develop in the vocation, calling, and purpose of work, where you design a life plan. So a life plan covers some job stuff, but it also covers everything. It's more holistic. And looks at your calling more holistically. So, and these two are intended to complement each other. And then after you've taken those two, then if you don't currently have a job, then the next step would be to take our course, Org 201, Job and Internship Search Strategy. So that's a 1-credit course, and it can be skipped by those in a job with appropriate supervision. And the reason why I say appropriate supervision is if you want to get addiction counseling practicum supervision, then you're going to need to have a licensed addiction counselor or some sort of licensed counselor providing that supervision. So if you have those things, and you can actually go directly into our internship practicum course. There's different names depending on your department and level. So we have an undergraduate version for both addiction counseling and nonprofit management and business and ministry. And then we have a graduate version. You can take this course up to 2 times. And ultimately, for a lot of people, the goal is either going to be employment or licensure for addiction counseling students. Some of you already have jobs, then the goal is really going to be to get mentored. So a big part of this is you're going to be getting mentored and providing some academic assignments along with that. So you should only take the internship practicum course if you completed the Introduction to Christian Addiction Counseling or Introduction to Nonprofit and Ministry Management. You have room in your degree plan for electives. Don't take this instead of other courses. Our other courses, you're going to probably get a lot more out of it. And you have to have found someone in your nonprofit organization, church, or ministry that signed our supervision agreement. That could be your current employer if you work for an appropriate organization. You could serve as an intern volunteering. You need to probably work about 10 hours a week as a part of your course credit. And the basic course structure is you're going to be doing weekly journaling, reflecting on work. You're going to have a work log that's going to be signed off on your supervisor with about 10 hours per week counting towards course time. So that means that you'll still have some hours counting towards other things, and then reading the material relevant to your internship. So this internship practicum course is going to be available every term, and it can be taken a second time. So if you have any questions, please ask your instructor or email support@cityvision.edu.